Hello again, folks. We have another little adventure for you. This I guess would be a good winter snowshoe overnight hike, and it's a good any season short overnight hike, I guess, if you have limited time. This one is by the Sandwich Range, which is south of the Waterville Valley area. We basically come up 93, and then we took 25 down. It's actually down here a little bit. You come over, head towards, go through Meredith by Laconia, go through Meredith, New Hampshire, and you'll come up, I believe it's 113, and head for Sandwich, New Hampshire. And you'll be picking up these roads here. You'll actually come up this way, and then you'll take this Bennett Street right here. This is all paved. Probably 1 mile of it is dirt, but very well graded. We have a small foreign compact car. We probably have 4 inches clearance, and we had no problem. Nice parking lot. We left it there for the weekend. In fact, there were a couple of other cars there. We use this one here, this green parking lot right here, and there are houses along this dirt section too. So, it made for a better feeling of a remote parking area. So we basically what we did this weekend is we went up to Flat Pond Shelter. This could be a nice loop either way. If you do come down this way, though, you have about a 1.7 mile walk along this road to get back to this point here. We really didn't want to do that. So what we did is we parked here, and then we took the trail. But going in, we took this outer. There are 2 trails to get up here from the west side of this whole area. We took the western trail, which was nice. We went all the way up here. Continued along. This here was like an old rail bed here. Still some areas, bony where the rainstorms have taken away the sand and left you with rocks. But most of it was a nice trail, something that you could snowshoe in, during the winter months. And we came upon the shelter right up here, right on the lake. Real nice. You'll see the photos here, or you've already seen them. Then the next day, we just slept in a little. We really didn't get on the trail till like 10 o'clock in the morning. It was only 2.5 to 3 hour hike back out. 2.5, I think, coming out. It was much quicker coming out. It was a little cooler. Going in, it took us a little longer. It was hot and humid. We took several breaks. And just, where we had overlooks on the Swift River, we stopped and had snacks and stuff there, took photos. Coming back, we opted to take this inner loop here. And we didn't take this trail because I wasn't sure. I thought this trail here was bringing us over here. But then I realized, no, it wasn't, because we hadn't crossed the Swift River. So we took this little spur trail here down. And this trail here actually is right on the banks of the Swift River, which is a real nice river. A few swimming holes along here, really nice. But we came down here, and you'll see in the photos that there's a beautiful stealth site campsite right at the base of this trail, but you have to cross the river to get to it. And it didn't look that bad on medium to low water. Large boulders to hop across. If you wanted to try to do it in a dry state. But you'll see that stealth campsite on the other side. It is just, I think we're going to go back and do this one eventually. Probably when the weather gets cooler. Maybe even, this could be a real nice winter spot. Although, maybe a little tricky getting across that river in the winter. We'll have to see about that. Then we took this right back down. And they merged here. These 2 trails that we took merge at this point, and then we walked back to the car. Real nice trip. When we were up here, there was 2 tents with the 4 college guys. They were basically just doing day run, using this as a base and heading out and doing day hikes. And then another gentleman came in later in the day. He was a fly fisherman. He set up camp right on the dam, right at the end of the dam, overlooking the water, and he did his fly fishing there. And we ended up walking back with him all from basically just south of the camping area all the way to this first trail. He had parked up here, and he said it took him 6 hours to hike all this back to the camp. I had looked at that, and if we had a 3-day weekend, I probably would have done it. We would have hiked around here, got a stout campsite, walked in, and then the last day hiked all the way back. So you can get here, you know, if you want to make it a good decent hike, you can park up here. This is the road to Waterville Valley. You can park up here and just take, you know, the Sandwich Trail, and you go right over the Sandwich Mountain Range. And he said it was challenging. So that, you know, that's an option. That's another way to go. So enjoy the video here, and we have another one coming up. I think, let me see if I can find it on this map. Yeah. We're eventually going to do, where is it? Oh, where did I put it? Here it is, down here. We're going to do this area very shortly. It's called the Three Ponds, and this also has a lot of possibilities. You could park off over here off of 25 and hike in. You do have some loops here. I was hoping to get a parking area up here. This would be a perfect spot, but I don't see anything. The nearest parking area is way up here. It's probably a mile or so up. But this is what we're going to do next. Or not next, but it's going to be coming up in the season. I like doing these ponds. The wife likes it. You know, we did get to do some swimming over there at Flat Pond, the other campsite there, which was really nice. So the water wasn't bad. It was probably 70-ish. A little cool at first, but then 70-ish. You get acclimated to it really quick. So we're hoping to do maybe a little swimming in these here lakes up here at some point too later. Maybe in August or so, at the end of July, we'll do this one here. We're probably going to park somewhere around here. And this one looks like it'll be a loop. We'll come up here, camp, and then take the loop back. And we may even do, you know, there's another parking area up here. You could come in this way, camp, do a loop, and then come back out. So yeah, I'm going to look at these options, but we're going to tackle this area also. So stay tuned for that video. But enjoy this one over here, which was the Flat Pond Shelter Loop, and spread the word about Paws on the Trail. We're trying to make it easy for you people that are a little timid on heading out into the wild without knowing what's there. So at least our photos give you an idea of what you're going to run into, and hopefully enhance your enjoyment here of backpacking. Okay, enjoy. See you on the next adventure. Okay, here we are. This is a long ride, very interesting. We are in the Sandwich Wilderness Range, south of Waterville Valley. And this weekend we're going to do an overnighter at the Flat Mountain Pond Shelter for almost 5-mile hike in. And just an overnighter. And we'll come back out. But I've been looking at this, and it looks interesting. And it's an old logging area here. They had an old rail bed, and there's some bridges and beaver dams, all kinds of stuff here. So
Here we are, Flat Mountain Pond Trailhead, and basically here we are. We're going to hike up here, all along here, and here's the shelter. Again, it's about 5 miles in. So, and according to my map though, there is a trail that comes around, comes back, but then we're going to have to walk back like a mile or so back to the parking lot. So we're going to plan that, see how we feel tomorrow. We may do the whole loop, not sure yet. Okay, well, let's get our gear, and nice parking area here. No kiosks, I don't think, but we have a sticker anyway on our window, so we'll get back to you when we get on the trail. Oh, I'll show you the map too. Well, I already did on the kiosk there. Okay. Okay, this must be the Swift River. This here leads, the beginning of this is a tree farm, and the people have graciously allowed us to, the public, to hike through it to get to the forestry trails. So this is their private bridge back over to their property, as you can see. But a nice looking river. They had flash flood warnings 2 days ago, or 24 hours ago, so might be interesting crossing this river further up. All right, we'll gotta go back to the main trail here, which is 20 feet away, and we'll continue. Here we go. Yeah, the Swift River is really swift today. Pretty nice. This is must be coming from Flat Pond. Must be good money in the tree business. We got brand new signs here.
No, that's U.S. Forest Service.
Well, yeah, maybe our tax dollars at work here. We'll, yeah, they can't patch potholes, but they can put up new signs. Okay.
No political agenda.
Yeah, Flat Mountain Pond 4.6 from here. Okay. Half a mile back to the parking lot, Bennett Street, where we parked. And then over here, if you wanted to do Sandwich Mountain, that's 4 miles, and Bennett Street Trail, which is the other loop. This may be the other loop back up to the shelter. We may be coming back this way. I'll check it out on the map later. But okay, so yeah, it's a late start. What is it now, Donna? About 11?
5 of,
yeah. Yeah, it's 5:11 a.m. And nice hike. We should get in at a reasonable time. 5 miles. It shouldn't take that long. And then, oh, this is great. We have a fork, but no signs. Okay. We're going to get lost already. Do we go right or left?
Right. See that arrow?
What arrow? Oh, there's an arrow up there. Okay, folks. Look hard in the trees. We have some, little markings that kind of blend in, so, okay. Yeah, I guess that's the theme of this trail is, discrete markings. Okay, here we go. We've gone 1.1 miles from the parking lot, and I'm whipped.
Me too, but I'm not the only one.
What is going on here? It was uphill all the way. I thought it was going to be a flat trail. But yeah, it's about 80 degrees and probably 65% humidity. So it's going to be the humidity I'm sweating like crazy here. It's got to be humidity. I don't like humidity, but hey, it's summertime. All right, so here we go. We came up from the parking lot. We're at this intersection, and we go right to Flat Mountain Pond. It doesn't say shelter, but that's where we got to go. White Face Interville is 9.2 miles to the right. Then we have Genie Pond Trail, Genie Pond 2.3 to the left. So we are going to go to the right. Okay, and this is what we're looking at. Maybe now it will be a little flatter. I don't know, but boy, and the mosquitoes are out too. We had to stop and put on my my lotion. So hopefully we have a little break here in the elevation, and we are off. Oh. Nice little slide right here. Look at that. There's the trail. Still not too bad. We're up top. At least we leveled off a bit. Maybe we'll take a little 5-minute break here. Okay. We came up on this trailhead, Bennett Street parking 1.6, but this must be the other parking lot. If you do the loop, you go this way. I'm not sure. There was another parking lot a mile away from where we were, but you end up having to walk the road a mile or so back if we did the loop. Either way, if you park at this one, then you got to walk 1.5 miles back to the one that we're at, vice versa. Okay, so we got Flat Mountain Pond, 2.8 miles to go. So we did roughly 2 miles already. Okay, that was easy to figure out. Bennett Street, that's where we parked. We parked at Bennett Street, which is 2.1 miles. And this is Bennett Street parking, so that's the other parking lot. Okay. But anyway, when we come back, remember, we got to go to the second sign, not this first trail. Okay. Or we're going to have a long walk down at the bottom. Okay, so we're continuing on. Just crossed another little brook. We only have, we're only carrying 2 liters of water today. It looked like, we were following this swift river, so it looked like we were going to have water whenever we wanted it. So we have the empty containers, but only 4 of them, but only 2 are being used. So that lightened our load by 4 pounds basically. And I'm carrying the tent, and Donna's carrying the beer canister with 2 days of food. So it evens out. I think they were both. The tent came in it. We have the 4-man tent. So the tent came in at 6.5 or 7, I believe. And the food came in right about the same, 7. So it balanced out. My pack right now is 39 pounds, which feels real light compared to what it usually is. Oops. We have a tree down, folks. Right across the trail. Okay. Well, we'll get around it. After last weekend, well, the last trip there that I posted, we had a lot of blowdowns on that trip. All right, let's see here. This looks interesting. Oh. Well, do you think maybe this was a rail bed? They left all these ties in here. I don't know why. They took all the others out, but this section here, they left them all in. Kind of a pain walking over these things. You gotta be careful, they're slippery. That's how you get hurt on these things. Okay. I hear water too, so we got a big... Oh, we got a trail, another trail marking here. Might as well wait to see what it says. lot of surface, pockets of surface water on this trail. Not too bad. No quagmires, no real mud. Just a lot of leaves, you know, at maybe 1, 2 inches. Okay, here's another trail. All right, now let's see what we have here. Bennett Street Trail, Sandwich Dome is going uphill. That's a trail there. Ooh, that doesn't look good. All right, Sandwich Dome, that's 2.4 miles. And then the Bennett Street is again 2.1 back. All right, and then we have our new sign here. We have Flat Mountain Pond Trail, Bennett Street, 2.6 that way. Flat Mountain Pond, 2.3 this way. We've only gone 3/10 of a mile. That doesn't sound right. I don't think they measured this right. No. All right. Well, it sounds like a good-sized river. I hear a lot of water rushing over here. I don't see it yet, but I hear it. You might even hear it too. Let's see what we have to, what obstacles we have in our way now. It's right here, I hear it. And I don't see a bridge either, so that means some kind of a crossing for us. And it sounds like it's flowing pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we have some waterfalls here. Interesting. I think we're better off crossing upriver a little bit. Yeah, I'm not going to... There's a trail going down here, but I don't think I want to cross here. Although we could do it right there, rock boulder to boulder, but it looks like it'll be a little... The river's a little spread out up here. It looks like it'll be a little easier. What do we got going here? Where's the trail? The trail's over there, right? Yeah. So, we're going to go up and over. All right, here we go. We got all kinds of marks here. I don't know what that's from. Somebody, yeah. Either that it was during the winter, somebody had crampons and marked up the rocks. I don't know. All right, this looks good right here. And then we'll walk back down the river to get to the trail. All right, I got to put this away. Here we go. Here we all go again. Moose poop. They're here. They're here. One of these days we'll catch them. Alright. Look at this. That's a good size one too. Oh well. On the trail. Alright, I think we made it. We're at a crossroads. Flat Mountain Trail is what we came up. Joe's Bridge. I don't remember seeing that anywhere. Bennett Street. Yeah, well, we know where that is, where the car is. Okay. And then this trail, Flat Mountain Trail. If we were to go back and do the loop, we would go this way. Oops. We would go this way to the right. McGrill's Trail is to the right. Whiteface Intervale is to the right. Shelter to the left. That's what we want. So let's go to the shelter. Now, all right, we came, do a little sightseeing first here. We didn't take that right to the shelter. What we did is we went straight here for a minute because I could see an opening, and this is what I came up on. Okay, this is it. The lake up in the mountains. Here it is, Flat Pond Lake. Pretty nice. Nice breeze here too, beautiful. I bet there's good fishing in here. Alright. And we go this way. Nice. Okay, so we'll go back See if we can get to the shelter. Okay, here we are, we made it. This is the old dam, half of it. Got a little swimming hole here for later, I think. Yeah, we can go in there. I'll go in there. Right here, it looks like it goes right down. Oh, look how deep it gets right here, Donna. Wow. This could be good. Alright. Here's the shelter up there. Alright, let's go find a tent site. I don't think I want to be right here. This looks like it's a main path. People are going to be swimming, fishing, and we got a couple people over there. They must be out doing a trail somewhere. Actually, we could put our tent up right here.
I don't know about that.
We don't have a fire ring though. Okay, let's go back here. Alright. Alright, let's go back this way. Yeah, there's room. There's probably, I think I counted maybe 4 or 5 tents, room for tents. We got a couple right here. They're gone, but they got their clothes hanging, so that tells me that they're out on a little trail somewhere. Okay, here's a site right here. Here's an empty site. We got a fire ring. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Shade, you got a view of the river.
I don't see a flat spot good enough for the tent.
Over there,
Where?
right here.
No, it's too close to the fire ring. I'm thinking, how about right here? Yeah, this looks good right here, right on this grass.
Yeah.
This looks like a good spot right here. Underneath the shade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Soft.
All right, people.
A river view.
We're gonna set up. And oh, they hung their shower right there. That's a shower bag. Here we go. We got showers here. All right. What could you ask for? Just a 5 mile hike in.
Just.
Yeah, really. We're both beat for some reason. This humidity, it just knocks the heck out of me. Okay. Talk to you later. Okay. I decided not to set up right now. My back's killing me. So, just going to walk around a little bit without the pack on. Give you, here we are right here. Flat mountain pond shelter. Nice little area. Nice shelter too. Somebody left a frying pan. We go down there. Looks like there's a swimming hole down there. We got a privy. Little privy's right there. That's a good deal. Nice and close. Let's go down and check out this swimming hole. There's a path here, I'm sure, or maybe this just where you go to get your water. Let's see what we have. Yeah, this will be the place to just step on those rocks, reach down, grab your water. One of many spots probably right here. Okay. Yeah, it's we left at 11. We left our vehicle at 11. And I think right now it's 2 o'clock. So 3 hours. We did a 1.5 miles per hour. Little slow, but we're in no big rush. We didn't have far to go. Oh, guess who's in the water? Now, no more swimming?
You're distracting.
Look at the nice view that we have here, huh? Nice. Nice. Okay. So we're off. It's, I don't know what it is. What time is it?
10 o'clock.
It's, oh geez, it's 10 o'clock. We're leaving the campsite. Real nice. Kind of a little bit like a Sawyer Pond. Only probably 2 or 3 sites that overlook the water, that's it. Nice shelter. Nice privy. Means a lot when you're out here. Okay. Alright, so we are going to Bennett Street, 5.1 miles. Okay. Here we go. On our way back. This is a real nice spot. This would make a good winter snowshoeing trip out. There's no real big incline, just one light incline at the beginning, but you could do that with snowshoes, no problem. No big rock obstacles. So keep that in mind. All right, we'll be checking in later. Alright, we came back a different trail. There are 2 ways of going up and back on the west side of the Swift River. Going up, we took the furthest trail to the west. Coming back, we took the furthest trail to the east, but on the west side of the river. And we came to the Swift River here, thinking this trail goes right over the river, but if we do, then we're on the other side of the river, which is the wrong trail. But if you look, there's a beautiful Stelt campsite over there. I mean, really, really nice. So keep this in mind when you come back this way. And you got your swimming hole right here. You got nice fresh water. But to find the trail, I couldn't find the trail. I'm thinking, where the heck is the trail? And you got to look at these little Stelt arrows that they put in the tree. I mean, they blend. It's not like they really want you to find this trail, evidently. But either way, coming or going, you got the little arrow in the tree. So, and this is the trail now. It's going to be on the west side of the Swift River all the way back to the car. So I wanted to show you this. This is a real nice spot. I'll point it out on the map later when I go through the overview of the trip. Okay, bye. Okay, I remember passing this when we first started. And I told Donna this would be the side trail that we would come back if we did the total loop. But we did the western loop on the western side of Swift River. And we just came down this trail right here. And this is the trail that we started on when we went up. So when you come to this first trailhead, you can take it. It only takes you right up against the Swift River. It'll bring you right to the same trail, except this is like a little further east, and it's a much nicer trail. It is really nice. And this is the one that has that Stelt campsite that I told you about. So you'll find it off of this trail on the right. So now we just go this way, and the car or the parking lot should only be
0.5.
just got the co-pilot said 0.5 miles this way to the parking lot. So we're almost back. Alright. This was a nice trip. Wasn't too hard. And it was nice. It's different. Yeah. Donna said it was beautiful scenery up against the foothills. up against the foothills of Sandwich Mountain. And yeah, she's happy. There was a real privy there, so she didn't have to go behind a log or a tree. I guess women, we don't care, us guys. But, alright. So, I will round this up here with an overview of the map and put this trip in the books. Okay.